We went to Jasper this weekend, and I want to go back as soon as possible. Loved it there. This week it's my wedding anniversary, and for a little present to ourselves, we decided to just go to Jasper for one night. We brought our daughter, of course, and we had a really good time. I'm really glad we went. Now, for those of you who have never been to Jasper but are very interested in seeing what it's like, then keep watching because I have a lot of video. So consider this some highlights of some of the very interesting sights there. Most of these are very natural. Good morning. It's sunrise. You can't see it very well, but there you go. Yeah, this morning we are on our way to Jasper. It's our anniversary next week, so we're going to spend one night in Jasper, take a look at some mountains, some lakes, a canyon, waterfall, enjoy some good food, and I'll provide some video. Saturday morning I picked up a rental car and we drove all the way to Jasper, and our first stop was Maligne Canyon. Maligne Canyon is a place I've been a long time ago, so my memory of it was quite fuzzy, but it is quite amazing. So check out this video. Mountains. This is Maligne Lookout. Look at all those mountains. And it's cold. This is the first bridge of the waterfall. There's another waterfall down there. So right there is when my phone died. For some reason, even though I had 38% on my phone, the battery was doing okay, but it just stopped. It wouldn't start up again. So I had no idea what was going on. I ended up charging it in the car and it was working fine after that. So who knows? After Maligne Canyon, we drove a little bit further up the road to Medicine Lake. Now this is a place I'd never been before. And it's one of those really long lakes in a mountain valley. It's mainly just glacier runoff. It's very clear, very clean water. And the view from there was incredible. I had this feeling like this is a very ancient place. The atmosphere was just amazing. But we weren't the only ones there. As you will see soon, there were a couple of moose. This is Medicine Lake, and we saw some moose. There's one.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't just see moose on this trip. We also saw elk, deer, and as you'll see a little bit later, a raven. I was hoping that we would see some bighorn sheep, but we couldn't. After visiting the lake, we then went into the town of Jasper to have dinner. We were going to be going to this one restaurant. I can't exactly remember the name. I think it's Caruzos or something, but it was closed. Instead, we went to the Jasper Brewing Company, and that was actually a pretty good restaurant. I enjoyed it there. But after that, it was getting pretty dark. We weren't going to be doing any more sightseeing, so we went to our hotel, which is out of the park. We had to go back towards Edmonton, and we stayed in Hinton. But on our way there, we noticed that the sky was clear. So we stopped at the side of the road in one of those viewing areas and shut off the lights and looked straight up. And what do you know? We saw the Milky Way very clearly. This is actually my second time only seeing the Milky Way. It was my wife's first time seeing it. And it was beautiful. It was just great. Next morning, we headed back into the park, and our first stop was Pyramid Lake. Now, this is a lake that's really close to the town itself, and the first place we stopped was the beach. And it was kind of funny, but take a look at what the beach looks like. Welcome to Pyramid Lake. Although we should be on that side. We'll go over there. When we got back to the car, there was a raven sitting right next to the car. So we got in, and then the raven jumped up on the hood and just stared at us. I didn't get any video of it, but I did get a picture, so take a look. It didn't leave until we started driving away, but I was so surprised. It was very close up. Then the next thing we did is we went to the main area of the lake. There's a restaurant, there's a kind of hotel there as well. And this is what we saw. Go out there. Should be a good view. Pyramid Lake would probably be a great place in summer. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of boat rentals and things like that. Now, on our way back to the town, we did stop off at Patricia Lake. This was an incredibly green lake. The color was so vivid, and I did take a bit of a video. And here's Patricia Lake. This one looks a bit green. After that, it was back to town, and we went there for lunch. We looked around, and we took a lot of pictures and video as well, so you can take a look at what the town looks like right here. And now, the Jasper town. Do you believe that that is a bank? See that mountain over there? That's the Whistlers. Up at the top, there's a restaurant. We're not going there. We need more than a weekend just to look around here. There's Jasper's train station. And a train. Look at the other side.
Why is it not going to move?
This is an old train. It's not going to move.
Never.
Yeah, this is an old steam train. They use coal. They don't use it anymore. The one mountain that I kept looking at is the Whistlers. At the top there is a restaurant. You can take a gondola ride. It's called the Jasper Sky Tram. And it's someplace I've been once before only when I was a kid. Has a great view of the valley and the town. But at this time it's really snowy and I wasn't so sure about going up. It's also really expensive. But as I was saying, we were in town for lunch. We were going to be going to the Patricia Street Deli, but it was closed. What luck we're having. But we did go to somewhere else. Actually, we went to Something Else. The restaurant's name is Something Else. And it was mainly Greek food. It was pretty good. After lunch, we did a bit of souvenir shopping. Took some more video and pictures. and then we headed on to Athabasca Falls. I have to say that this was probably one of the best sights that I've seen. Before we got there, there was the Athabasca Pass viewpoint, which we took a look at right here. We're at the Athabasca Pass viewpoint. It's over there. And there's Mount Edith-Cavell. But my favorite mountain here is right there. And then Athabasca Falls. You will notice in these videos that the water is an extremely vivid color. It was amazing, really beautiful. We're at Athabasca Falls now. This is Athabasca River. Falls are right over there. Color here is amazing. It's so blue. This looks like a painting.
Wow. And don't go on those.
This is so neat.
Wow.
So we're at the bottom, and there's the river. Very blue. You can see the water gets much richer color as it gets deeper. That is so neat. Now we're down by the river. This is Instagram worthy. Someone even built some Inukshuks. And that was it. We were thinking of going to Angel Glacier, which is up on Mount Edith-Cavell, but due to the time and the amount of time we have to take to get home, we decided that we're going to head back to Edmonton. So we drove back mostly in the dark, and I have to say that it was a really bittersweet moment. It's good to get home in a way, but we wanted to stay longer. I think 4 or 5 days would have been best. So today I have one of those post-vacation depressions. You know how you feel when you get home after a vacation, even though this was only a one-night trip? You know, the next day you feel a little down and you just want to go back. You know, I really want to go back. So what did you think? Have you ever been to Jasper? Let me know what you thought of it there. And also, if you want to go, what do you want to see there? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see some more travel videos, I will have some more in the future. Actually, there's going to be a lot more Japan videos too. Please subscribe down below and check out those videos over there. You might find something you like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.